Hello, I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. Welcome to another home tour video. In this video, I'm going to share with you my home office. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So coming into the hallway, we have the guest bedroom over here and the bathroom. We have the meditation room over to the left, and here, which originally in this house was meant to be the master bedroom, is my home office or the study. And it's the biggest bedroom on the main floor. So when you walk in right to the right of the room, right into the door, behind the door I have a little hanging unit off the door with all my book what do we call these, book carrying totes, and it's just for when I carry books back and forth to the university, back and forth to my office at work, from home to work and from work to home. And then I have a big closet here where I house all of my things, filming equipment and just all of the things that I want to keep. And these are two things that I got. This is some symbols that I got from my aunt, Elena, that are energetic symbols that give me good vibes. And this is a little sort of, it's like a chime, I think. I can't remember who gave this to me, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I've had it for a long time. I had it in Chicago. I think I had it in New York. I think I had it in Caracas. I think I've had this for a really long time. But now that I'm thinking about it, I really can't remember who gave this to me. I know it was a present because I know I didn't purchase this, so I know that someone gave this to me, but I now can't remember who. So if you open this closet, you can see I have my guitar, my cuatro there, my filming equipment, and sort of extra bags, extra hangers, all of my just things that I keep stored. And this is more filming equipment and bags, electronics. This is extra makeup that I have to give away, or that I want to give away, and more stored things. This closet was one that I really would want to redesign, but so that I can optimize, because as you can see, there's a lot of wasted space. If these were shelves, this closet was just shelves all across, and not rods, because it's obviously designed for clothes, and this is not a bedroom. It's not used as a bedroom, so there's no clothes in this closet. It's just stuff, office stuff. And so if I could redesign this closet and just put shelves in it, it would be great and optimized to its full potential. But right now it's underused because it's not designed or well designed for what I'm using it for. So yeah, so eventually if I can redesign this closet, it would be really well used. But right now, that's what it's used for. So again, you walk in, and to the right is just the closet. So I typically have this door open, so you can't really see what's behind it when the door is fully open. So you walk in and immediately see this marvelous marvelous chaise or just like half couch here that I got from West Elm. It was the last piece of furniture that I was waiting for to get into this room so that I could actually film this video. And it is divine. It's this really rich blue color, dark blue color. It's coming off a little brighter on camera than it actually is. It's quite dark in real life. And it's velvet, and it's really soft, and to lay on this couch is just divine. I love it. And it's from West Elm, and it has that mid-century vibe look. You can see it on the foot or on the feet of the couch. I love it. I just love this piece. And I take naps here. I lay down and read. I wish I had more time to do that, because I really enjoy it when I do have the time to lay on it and read. I got this bigger pillow is also from West Elm. It's a cover with an insert. Both pieces I got from West Elm as well. It's a really nice one. And then this little pillow is from Target. It's not, and it's fully sewed, so it's not a cover. It's a pillow that you can't disassemble, so it just comes put together. This table that is also really great, I really like this table, is also from Target, and I believe it's on sale right now. So if you like it, I would recommend going and getting it right now, because it's a really reasonably price, and it's a great table. It's really sturdy wood. It comes disassembled, and you just have to screw in the legs. It's beautiful. The legs are, I think they have it in 2 different colors, a natural color and then this oak kind of color. I love it. I wish I had space for another one and would purchase another one. That's how beautiful I think it is. It's just lovely. This lamp I've had for a while. I had it in Chicago. It's from IKEA, and it's great for the purpose of illuminating whatever you're reading, because the light is very focused, so it'll hit your whatever your book or whatever you're reading very nicely, and help you read. The rug is from Target, I think. Let me think about that. Is it from Target or is it from... No, I think the rug is from Wayfair. I think the rug is from Wayfair, yeah. And it's big. It's a big rug, because again, this is a big room. And it's... I had a different rug here, the rug that I had in my study in my home office in Chicago, but it was black and white, not striped, but that. I'm a loss for words right now, but it was like this black and white striped kind of rug that it almost gave me a headache, because it made you a little bit dizzy when you came into the room, and it was that way in Chicago, but I got used to it. But here I really wanted this blue piece of furniture, this blue beautifulness of a couch, and it didn't go with the rug, so I changed the rug. And actually this rug came in first before the couch came. The couch took a long time because I had it custom made. I picked the model of the couch, and then I picked the fabric, and they made it for me, and I had to wait almost 2 months for it to come. So the rug came first. So for the longest time, it was just the rug sitting here, and then there was nothing in that corner. But I had to buy a rug, or I wanted to buy a rug that for the couch to match to it, and not have that black and white one that just didn't go with the couch. So I got this rug first, and the rug is really nice. It's soft. It's not that thick. It's kind of a thin kind of rug, but it's soft, and it gives me a lot of open space to kind of lay down or sit on the rug and like spread out if I'm like working with like spreading out papers or trying to figure things out like on a visual way. I sometimes have a lot of sheets of paper or things that I want to lay out and figure things out visually, and it gives me a lot of like open space to do that, and not, you know, that black and white dizzy pattern that I had before on the rug that I used to have. So moving down this way, I have my cactus that I love. Here, this guy I moved in from the kitchen because there was a plant that was dying, and I think it is dying, and it's I'm very sad. I was gonna say I'm kind of sad. No, I'm extremely sad about that plant dying, and so I moved this guy in here to give the spot where this guy used to live to that plant that we moved from upstairs. But unfortunately, I think that it's not going to make it. So maybe he's going to go back. I don't know. In the meantime, they're here. And they're here because they're close to that window and getting some light. But these were two plants that were originally in Chicago that made it here. And they're doing quite well. This little table I bought this table in New York ages ago, the first time I lived in New York back in the late 90s, and I had it in Caracas. I had this glass top made in Caracas. I moved it with me to New York. I moved it to Chicago. I moved here. It's been with me many places, and I love this little table. It's here now holding my diffuser with my essential oils, and I have this, you know, diffusing and getting nice scents going on every now and then when I remember to turn it on, which is not that often. This is something I got in Chicago, which is great. It's a really nice piece of wood, and this was made by Gitla, a Venezuelan artist, and it's my Sacred Heart, which is beautiful. I love it. My bookcases, which I bought in New York and took with me to Chicago, and now are here with all my fun books. This is like fun, light reading kind of novels and mysteries and spiritualist kind of books. And then some knickknacks up here, my wooden knickknacks here, a picture of Nick, my frog, my enchanted, like prince kissed the frog and turned into a prince frog. And then this is some, this is from a game from my bachelorette weekend in New York. My friends gave to me. They have messages, sort of like recommendations and consejos for my wedding from my friends, and a flag from when I became a U.S. citizen. They gave me that flag. So yeah, so that's what's here. Then over here, this basket has paperwork, receipts. This has some things that I haven't hung, some wooden things. This is a photo that I won in a contest, and I got to pick. Look, walking the dogs, the neighbors. And I won a contest, and it was a photographer, and I got to pick from their portfolio a photo, and I picked this one, and they sent it to me, and I framed it, and isn't it beautiful? So that's there. This I've also had for a long time, since I was in New York. It just holds all my receipts and, you know, papers, things that you don't want to, that you have to keep. And my printer, and this is my grandfather's clock, which I love. I inherited and I keep with me. It's not, I haven't, it's not wound it up, so it's not ticking. This is some data and some things that I need to keep. And this bookcase holds research books, or books that I use for my research, my spirituality research. So all of these books have that, and the things on top are cards that I got recently for my birthday, and then a picture of Mike and me. A picture, actually a collage of pictures of us that I made for Mike, and that I have here. And then that bookcase, along with the other bookcase that I'll show you in a minute, has just books from work. This little Alex drawer stand has a lot of office supplies, extra paper, envelopes, stamps, clips, those things live in these drawers. And then I have my salt lamp that helps clean the air here when I work. This calendar I got when we did our marital, premarital course that you do in the Catholic Church. You have to do a premarital course before you get married, and that was part of the packet that they gave us. An Alexa that I don't know why, for weeks now it's been doing that. And then tissues, that little house. Everybody asks me where I got that little house. I got it through Amazon, and it's just a little plastic house that covers just a tissue box there. So, and it looks like it's smoke coming out, but it's a tissue. My computer, I'm working. My monitor, my computer is set. My monitor is set up on a computer stand, and this is my old computer, my old laptop down here. My new laptop is this one. My keyboard with my mouse, my little station here, hard drive, phone, mic, and a little hub here for connecting things. My adapter. This is a coaster. These are magnetized hematites that I was distributing for Mercury retrograde, and these were 2 left over that I play with. This is my iPad with my Sims. A picture that I have of Mike in Puerto Rico. We went there for my 40th birthday. My Mike's gift to me was a trip to Puerto Rico for my 40th birthday, and this is a picture that I took of Mike. You can barely see Mike. There you go. Of Mike here looking at a kite, and this was close to the castle in Puerto Rico, in old San Juan in Puerto Rico. My little thing, this is from Canada. So yeah, that's my desk. My desk is from IKEA, as well as the Alex drawers. My chair is this ball chair that I got on Amazon, and it's nice because it helps me with, I sit there and I kind of balance around, so that it helps me with my lower back issues. Although I don't know, I feel like my chair at work, which is an ergonomic, typical traditional chair, is a little bit better. That situation with my cords tends to be under control a little bit more, but because I've been taking my computer with me places, that cord is typically hidden behind. There's some little hooks that I can hook the cord behind it, but right now, because I've been taking it out frequently, I just haven't bothered, because I have to do it so frequently that I just don't do it, or haven't done it, because this week I've taken my computer with me a couple times. So, but I typically have it hooked behind so that you can't see the hanging cord. Anyway, the chair, it's good, but I don't know. I feel like right now I'm have a little bit of back pain, and I've been working from home. I worked from home all day yesterday, and I don't know if it's because of the chair or what. Anyway, this basket here I've had for a long time. I bought it in Caracas, and I just keep like extra papers there. And then this basket I've got from Amazon. I got it because I thought I needed a waste paper basket in here, and I actually never use it. So I'm thinking I might not actually need it. I might get rid of it, because I don't ever, if I produce any trash, I'll just get up and throw it out in the kitchen. I don't really produce any trash here. This is my book bag. I take my computer in, or books or things that I need to take into class or things like that. Here, this is the bag I take into class when I teach. And it's usually in my office at work, but since I've been working from home for the past couple of days, it's here. I brought it in because I needed to bring my computer from work, which I'll show you in a minute where that's at. And this is the other bookcase that has sort of my work books. All of these are my children's books that have to do with spirituality. So they're books that I use to teach my students what they can use for spirituality. And these are some of the books that I use. I'm taking a course on oppression, privilege, power, and oppression. And so I was rereading the Pedagogy of the Oppressed, and I've been taking courses on teaching and in higher ed, so I was reading that connected teaching book, and I'm also using these books on spirituality because I'm teaching a seminar to my students, and they're doing a meditation project and using spirituality to promote, or using meditation to promote mindfulness and spirituality, to see how that enhances learning. I have more of those spirituality related books here on the right, and then I have research related books. All of these are research books, and all of these are research books. And then I have some journals here on the left, and then trinkets here. And then I have some artwork on the walls, artwork. Here I have a hook where I have some like crossbody bags that I use sometimes. I typically use one when I'm going for a walk, or when I'm taking Max for a walk. I'll always have a crossbody bag where I put my phone and maybe the baggies that I use for Max to pick up the poop, and my glasses or anything that I need to take with me. I'll have one of these bags, so I have them here like ready to grab. I'll have one in the coat closet as well, but they're there. And I sometimes have things like in front of the books in the bookshelves. So I'll have little trinkets like my initials here, the hair clip, this amethyst, which is beautiful. Amethysts are good for everything. They'll be any type of spell you wanna do. Amethysts are good. And then here I have more of those signs that my aunt Elena gave me, and a picture of Mike and me, a statue, like a little, it's not a statue, a little sculpture that my uncle Alejandro made for me. Another little, a globe that a colleague, Gail Mendes from DePaul, gifted me some time ago. And I think that was a home warming gift that she gave me when I bought my condo in Chicago. And this was from that trip that we did to Puerto Rico. I bought that from a street vendor. This is from a street vendor from Caracas. This hook here is also from an artisan vendor from Caracas, from El Latillo in Venezuela. And these over here are from an artist from New York. And they're all from a street artist from New York as well. And I found a mobile that I bought in Switzerland ages ago when I bought, because some of these over here, that mannequin was my grandfather's. My grandfather was a painter. And if you saw the living room home tour video, some of the paintings in the living room were done by my grandfather. Well, that mannequin was one that he used to do his paintings, and I don't have those paintings here, but he had some of women that he used, and you can see that he used the mannequin to paint those. Again, I don't have those. My sister has one of those in her house, but that was my grandfather's mannequin, and I inherited that one too. That one and the clock that I just showed you were his, and the paintings that I have in the living room. But the other figures, like these, the helicopter and the airplane, and then this little pig, and then that, the hen, and then that, I think it's this right here. What is it? Oh, the kangaroo are from Switzerland. And I found in my office a mobile that I want to hang in that corner. It's like a helicopter. It's a man in a helicopter, and it hangs. It's a mobile, and it hangs, and it has like a coil, so it kind of balances up and down. And I want to hang it in that corner. And I'll bring it from my office. I think I'm going to hang it there. But this perinola right here is from Venezuela, and then in that basket I have some other toys that are from Venezuela as well. Some marbles and some other toys that are from Venezuela. That's like my little Venezuelan basket. I have a lot of trinkets and things in this room in my home office that are from Venezuela. The other thing I have here that is new, so you can see that some of these things have been with me for a long time, have traveled with me from city to city, from country to country, and have been with me for years and years and years, and some other things are new. This over here, I kind of glossed over it, but this is a new blanket that I got from West Elm. It was supposed to kind of live with this couch. It was supposed to like cover me when I was there, but it really gives out a lot of, it sheds a lot. So if you put it on top of the velvet, it'll leave all of these sheddings of gray that I don't know if I want to deal with that. So for now it just lives on top of this little puff that I got. This little thing actually needs some beads that I now have to like re-buy because Michael sent me something and used my beads, and the beads got all over the place, and it was a disaster, and now I don't have any extra beads. And now this guy needs more beads because Maxie likes to sleep on this, and so the beads have been deflated a bit. So, but this is a puff that I got off of Craigslist, and it came, and they just sent me like the leather thing, and I bought then the beads off of, I don't know where I got them. I think I got them on eBay, and it's like the white one. I got the white one that's in the guest bedroom and this black one, and then from Craigslist, and then I purchased the beads to fill them up. It just has a zipper on the bottom, and it's a little leather poof, I guess is what it's called. So I got that off of Craigslist back in Illinois. Someone in the suburbs of Illinois was selling them. Okay, so that has come too. And then I have this little table over here, which is new, that I bought off of Amazon, and I put together. And it's convenient because it's sort of an auxiliary table, so it gives me something on the side, like an extra little surface. Because this surface gets, even though it's big, because it's quite a big surface, but my computer takes up a lot of space. I used to have my monitor right here in the center, but then it would take up the entire space. I didn't have a lot of space on the sides to do much of anything if the computer was here. So I decided to put it over to the side, which is a little awkward because I kind of sit like this, but it gives me a little more space here to work, right? But then this gives me a little more space to work. And I don't always have my work computer here. I have it right now because there's some programs that I have there that I only have on that computer, which is why I bring it with me sometimes. And so that auxiliary table helps with that. And it's great that it has this basket because I can put my to-dos, my stuff papers and things that are there to do. So, but this is my work computer that travels in that bag back to work. It doesn't stay there. It doesn't stay here with me all the time. The other thing is up here are these two shelves, and these shelves were with me in Chicago. The shelves are from IKEA, and all the knickknacks are from all over the world. The photos on top are photos that I have taken of Nick and Sophie over time, except for that big one up on the back, which you can barely see. It's a photo of my parents and Mike and I we went to see a theater play of like a alternative nutcracker play in Chicago ages ago. This was before Mike and I were married, so I'm guessing it's 5-6 years ago. But the rest of the pictures are all of Nick and Sophie. And then the bottom shelf are travel souvenirs. So they're from all over the world. Are either souvenirs that I have purchased from places that I have been to, or souvenirs that my dad has gotten me or my sister has gotten for me from places that they have been to. Yeah, I think that they're all either from my visits or my dad or Liz. Yeah. So they're all souvenirs from travels. So yeah, I think that is it. I think I showed you everything. There's a lot in my office, so this is probably going to be a long video. There is a lot of knicks and knacks in my office, and as I said, I'm not done yet because I am going to hang that mobile over there in that corner right there. And yesterday I found there's an artist that I've been following for a long time on Instagram, and I found yesterday a picture that I really liked, and I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna buy a frame, and I'm gonna hang it right there. So I found a really nice picture that I'm gonna hang in that wall, and I found in my office a mobile that I'm gonna hang right there. So there are other things that are coming to this room. So it's not even done yet. But there you have it. This is my office as it is right now, with all of the things that it has. But yeah, it changes. There's things, and when I film, I set up my lights and my camera there, and I typically sit over here and face this way. So the background that you see is typically that when I film. And I'm facing that way. So this is what I look at. But it's not what you see. What you see is this way. Because this is the room that I film in. So yeah, this is it. This is my office. This is my home office. This is the place where I spend the most of the time in when I am working from home, because this is the place where I work in and where I make a living from when I'm working from home. Yeah, when I'm not at work, at my work office. This is where I'm at. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Bye.